For those of you who don't like long waiting room music, I suggest you fast forward. For those of you who don't mind moving and grooving until we start this review, enjoy the music as I get myself prepared to give you guys a review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. See you in a minute. And what's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new review, a live review, of course, of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6. I think this is episode 22. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, and I intend on doing the exact same, y'all. Y'all know this was supposed to be done last night. But baby, I went to my friend Brittany's housewarming party last night. Okay, and had me a good ass time. Ate some great food, great barbecue, great baked beans, great damn pasta salad. I had me a good time. Me and my belly had a good time, honey. And I ain't really been hanging out with my friends as much lately. And all this stuff that I've been dealing with and going through, baby, I needed that time with my damn friends. So, I put it in my moderators group. I said, y'all, I'm sorry. I was out with my friends last night. So that's why the live had to be pushed back to the next day. And everybody in that group was like, baby, go ahead and enjoy your life. You give us all the content you need to give us. You always on time. You always putting out stuff every day. You deserve a day off. So, baby, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and have a good time. So since my moderators told me the same thing, as well as my some of my Scotty Gang members told me the same damn thing, I'm like, okay, well, I'll get it to y'all. I take it. I take it. I take it. Let me look at these comments real fast. Less than 800 subscribers. Yes, girl. Less than 800 subs. Okay, less than 800. Ain't that amazing? Like, we almost at 50K. Almost at 50K. Okay. But anyways, before we get into this review, however, let's talk about, we have to do the church announcements, and it is Sunday. So let's talk about it. Now, next Monday, we'll be back for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Okay. It's the RHOP edition, and it will be starring not only me, but giving you the real tea, really BTV, Simply Sakina, and Ya Pratis. Okay. But don't you worry. Josiah will be there, but he just won't be there every single week like he normally has been. He has other obligations on Monday. However, he still would be featured on Boys Night Out, but he just won't be featured on Whether You Like It or Not panel as he normally would be. But there will be two special guests. We will have Schoolboy, who y'all loved last season, and Busy Blue, who y'all adored last season as well. And then we will have pop-ups from Reggie and El Teddy. So make sure you guys tune into that. Wednesdays, of course, is the Chasing panel with me, Jamar, Terrence, Tramel, Carl, and Jeremy. Y'all are really, really loving this panel. It's becoming one of my most watched panels. It's doing Whether You Like It or Not numbers at this point. So thank you guys for supporting that panel. Let's see. Then, of course, we got the Basketball Wives panel today. That is actually today. The Basketball Wives panel is today, and it will be over on Josiah's page. The link is already out there, but I think I'm going to if any of my moderators are here, do y'all think that one of y'all can go over to Josiah's page and get the link and put it in the chat so the people can know what to do afterwards? Because it's absolutely already out there. I just haven't shared it yet. I wasn't going to share it on my community wall until after this live was over with, but yeah, we'll be doing that tonight, and Josiah got it set for 8:15 Eastern, so that's what time we'll be doing that panel. And I believe it's gonna be our last week doing it, because we were only doing it simply because Potomac is not on, and we really don't have nothing to talk about right now. So we was like, okay, let's do a little something for the time being, and then once we get down into it, we might have to let this go. But I'll talk to them. I know y'all loving that panel with us four, so I'm gonna see if they think that we could keep it going, because I actually love working with these three people. These are people that are very close to me. Me and Jamie are very close. Y'all know me and Josiah are very close, and me and T are very close. So it works. So I love working with them. So we'll see how it goes. One more thing that I need to tell you guys before we continue on with this live is there will be a brand new episode of One on One, honey, and it will be featuring Miss Ashley Miller, honey, but it won't be live though. It's going to be pre-recorded. We're going to film it on Friday night, and then on Saturday afternoon, it will be out. So make sure you guys get into it. Yes, Ashley will be doing one-on-one with me. Like I said, we'll be filming it Friday, but we will be posting it on Saturday afternoon. Make sure you guys get into it. I'm very excited to see what me and Ashley gonna talk about. Okay, so make sure you guys get into that. Shout out to Voodoo Doll TV for sending me the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. I definitely do. Like I appreciate whatever you guys give me. Okay. Wait a minute. I feel naked right now. Let me hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. No. There we go. I can't be out here without my chain, honey. I feel naked without my accessories, honey. Okay, one more thing. I got another super chat. Evelyn Crawford, thank you for the super chat. Tammy, I thought you got Ashley to do a live. Look, I gave her the option. Listen, I gave her the option. I said, do you want to go live or do you want to do pre-record? And her first, she said pre-record. I'm like, okay, because I know how she feel about lives. So, but we've done a live before though. Like she's done lives with me like maybe 2 times already. So she's done lives with me before. Just like Forrest Rocks has done a live with me before. A lot of the times not many people get them to do lives and shit, but I can. I can get them to do that. But I got a special place in their hearts, so they hardly ever tell me no. But yeah, that's about it. So with that being said, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get into this review. Now, before we get into the review, let me let you guys know all opinions are welcome. Long as you're not being disrespectful, long as you're not disrespecting the people in the chat, long as you're not disrespecting the mods, just give your opinion and keep it moving. Long as you're not combative. All we want to do over here is have a good time, especially when we're reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? Shout out to the Scotty gang that's in the building. Shout out to the people that may be new to the platform. And shout out to the people that I hate watching, because they are. Okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this stuff, because this was a hot-ass mess, and y'all know that it was. So let's get into it. So we pick up where we left off last week with Kiki drenching Tisha. Was it rum and coke? She drenched her. She gave her a bath last week. And Marceau told her that she needs to go get a drug test and stop taking pills or whatever he told her. Let me tell you something. As unhinged as Kiki was acting that night on that episode, as unhinged, because I don't care. I don't care, y'all. I don't care. Like, all I've been seeing is people saying doing this on the internet. Like, they've been saying, well, that what happened? Well, that Tisha was talking crazy about Kiki and told her business. So why can't she tell her business with Marceau? My thing is that I don't give about her telling Marceau business. I mean, we watching the show for the tea, so I really don't give a. However, I still think that these same old rumors about whether or not Marceau was cheating or not is really redundant. We ain't got no type of proof or nothing like that. So why are we still talking about whether or not he cheated? Can we move on? Can we get some real proof? If y'all cannot produce the proof, so let's stop talking about this shit. Because at the end of the day, Letitia don't believe nothing that Marceau do. Letitia don't believe her man be cheating. Do I believe her man be cheating? Absolutely. But does she believe her man be cheating? Hell no. So it's just like, girl, why do we give a damn? Why are we so obsessed and worried about whether or not Marceau cheating on Tisha? Are you telling Tisha about Marceau cheating because you looking out for her as a cousin? Or are you telling her because you want her to hurt the same way you did when she told your business? I mean, we need to decipher the two. Are you telling her out of genuine, in a genuine state, or are you doing it to be vindictive? Because we need to know which one it is. Number two, why are you so pressed that she didn't want to talk to you at this damn barbecue? She's not obligated to talk to you. Like, you just sat up here and told all her business to me or somebody that she really don't with like that. They sitting up here playing nice for the cameras. So you already told her business to her, and now you want to come up into this barbecue and hug her and say, hey, no, keep that same energy. Keep the energy. Keep the same damn energy. Okay? Keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying. Not surviving Dwight Howard, child. Not Sean Davis Way doing the surviving Dwight Howard. Oh, girl. I gotta watch that when I get done with this. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, why do we care again? Because I really don't. And I just feel like this. Tisha could see Marceau kissing another woman and she still won't care. You know what I mean? She never leaving Marceau, so why we talking about it? So to me, I really don't care if she tells the business or not, because we here for the tea. But was it necessary for you to throw a drink on Tisha because she didn't want to talk to your ass? That's why people always say when you ignore a mother, you know what I'm saying? It really gets that goat more than anything when you ignore their ass. And when Tisha ignored the shit out of Kiki, Kiki can handle that shit. And Kiki looked bad throwing that drink on her. I don't care how y'all feel about Tisha. And we gotta decipher, we gotta decipher the two. We gotta decipher. We gotta remove our dislike for people and really see the bigger picture in this situation. At the end of the day, I just feel like this. It wasn't okay for her to throw that drink on Tisha. It just wasn't okay. I don't care how y'all feel about her. Y'all don't like Tisha, that's cool. But it was wrong for Kiki to throw that drink on her because Tisha did not do anything to her at that moment besides pretend like she didn't see her. That's all she did. She don't see you. She don't with you. I don't see you there. That's all she did. Nothing that Tisha did sitting at that table warranted the drinks being thrown because a motherfucker like me would have said something to her ass when she took them cards and threw them at them. I would have said something then. I would have said something then. She was disrespectful when she snatched the damn cards out of Storming face and just hurled it at them. She should have got touched then. She lucky she didn't get touched at that moment because that was fucking disrespectful, if you ask me. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You threw the drink because you felt away because your cousin wasn't paying your ass no mind. And you felt stupid and you felt humiliated at that point that you felt, Okay, you were like, oh, so you mean to tell me this mother not gonna talk to me? Oh, she not giving me no attention? Oh, that's how it comes across to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it comes across. Yeah, Tisha ain't shit. We know Tisha ain't shit. Yeah, Tisha do some messy ass shit. She do. We already know that. But at the end of the day, it's crazy to me that no one sees what was wrong with that. No one sees that she was wrong for throwing that damn drink. She was dead ass wrong for that. No matter how you try to slice that, she was wrong. She was wrong, period. I don't care how nobody feel about it. It can be interpreted as disrespectful to hug and speak to your husband, but not you. But and that still did not warrant a drink being thrown at her. What are we throwing the drink for? Because she hugged and spoke to her husband and not her? That still doesn't warrant a drink being thrown at her. I'm sorry. Y'all can sit up, people can sit up here and make whatever excuse they want to make. Nothing she did warranted a drink being thrown in her face. Nothing. If she felt some type of way about her husband, about her speaking to her husband and not her, she could have voiced that like a grown ass woman and say, if you're not going to speak to me, don't speak to my husband. That was immature as hell, Letitia, to do that. Now let's call everybody out across the board. Now that was immature as hell for her to do that. But at the end of the day, still in all, there is no justification for a drink to be thrown in my face. If I didn't sit up here and do bodily harm to you or threaten you in any kind of way, because Tisha was not being, Tisha wasn't threatening Kiki. Kiki wasn't being threatened at that moment. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't being threatened. So that's why I feel like that's bullshit for her to throw a drink at that girl. Shout out to Miss Sheba for the $4.99 super chat. Shout out. Shout out, honey. I just feel like this. Tisha ain't gotta speak to you if she don't want to. She spoke to who she fucks with. You know what I'm saying? You throwing a drink. Why? Yeah. Once again, Tisha ain't shit. She messy, all that. But she wasn't doing nothing in that moment. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And to be honest, if you ask me, Tisha should have beat Kiki ass after that drink got thrown in her face. I don't care what y'all say. And I don't even do the violent stuff. I don't. Unless it really, really warrants that. The moment you throw a drink in my face, I don't care if I get my ass beat or not. We finna fight. You ain't finna throw no drink in my face and think that I'm supposed to sit there and take it. Absolutely not. Ain't gonna happen that way. Ain't gonna fucking happen. You and Kiki, you picked the right person to throw a damn drink on, honey. You did. You picked the right person to throw that drink in. See, if you threw that drink on Stormy, Stormy would have beat your ass if you threw that drink at Stormy. Okay? See, Tisha ain't gonna do shit. Tiffany ain't gonna do shit. But you picked the right one to throw that drink at, okay? Now, Marcel, stop throwing this lady's drug issue in her face every time something happens. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Like, you keep on bashing this drug issue against this woman's head. Like, every time something happened, this is you with the drug issue. You on drugs, 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 you're on drugs, you're on drugs, 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 you're on drugs, you're on drugs, you're not, you're on drugs, you're on drugs, you a crackhead, you a crack, like that's all you ever do, you beat it up against her head. But at the same time, though, if we want to keep it there, keep beating up against you and Letitia head that you a cheater. You a cheater, you a cheater, you a cheater, you a cheating ass, you a cheating ass, you a cheating ass, you an unfaithful ass, you an unfaithful ass, you all that. Like y'all keep doing the same old thing back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from a person that likes Kiki. I like Kiki. Don't get me wrong. I like Kiki. She's been on my show before. I like Kiki. But you know I'm going to call you out when you wrong now. Then the husband, Ricky Rozay, tried to jump in and tried to jump into the fight, child. And you know what I'm saying? Like he tried to, and I felt like Marcel was scared as shit. Marcel was scared. Marcel was scared. Cause Marcel not gonna fight nobody either. Y'all know that. Tisha and Marcel are punks. They not gonna fight nobody. Marcel be talking all that bullshit because he know he not gonna fight nobody. It's giving a bit of Candace Dillard in this bitch. And I like her, but she ain't finna fight nobody. But she definitely can talk a lot of shit, but ain't gonna fight nobody. Okay? I just feel like Marcel was scared of Ricky Rozay. He definitely was, because he knew he was gonna get that ass beat. Because I really felt like Martel would have whooped his ass last year, in my opinion. And lemon-headed ass Maurice didn't do shit anyway. So y'all punks, y'all not gonna do shit. That's just what it is. But I feel like this. Kiki, you deserve some discipline for what you did to Tisha. You deserve some discipline for what you did to Tisha. You do. And that discipline is an ass whooping. Because I swear, if I was Tisha for 5 minutes, you threw that drink on me, that whole table was going to get flipped over. And so were you. You're going to get tumbled over like a damn iceberg. You're going to get tumbled over. And I was going to go to work on your damn face. I'm telling you. I was going to go to work on your ass. We was going to go to work together. I was going to have if it was a newspaper around, I would have been whacking your ass in the face with that damn newspaper. I would have been like, I got news for you, bitch. I would have been doing all that. Ain't no way you finna throw a drink on me and get away with it. Now, this was funny now. As the fight ensued, or whatever, Katisha was like, if she don't go, I'm leaving. So Mel said, I'm sorry, Maurice. I'm sorry, Maurice. I'm sorry for this happening at your home. That's why I keep people out of mind. I was so tickled when she said that. I was so tickled when Mel said that. So then Stormy and Mel, they went out there to check on Kiki, right? And then Kiki starts explaining why she mad. Now, what I will say is that Mel called Kiki out on her shit. That's one thing that she did do, and I wasn't expecting her to do that. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I did not expect Melody to call Kiki out on her fuck shit, because she needed to be called out, because she was wrong for that. She was. I don't give a. She was. I was not expecting that shit at all. I was like, oh, not Mel calling her out now. All right, now she called her out now because she knows she was wrong for that. And the shit that Kiki was saying, talking about, what she's tired of and all that stuff. Girl, and still in all, Kiki, none of that warranted you to be throwing drinks up in nobody's face. None of it. If you don't want to with Kiki, if you don't want to with Tisha, don't with Tisha. Don't. It is just that simple. Just because we family don't mean we gotta with each other. Just because we motherfucking family. And that's what people gotta figure out. Just because we family don't mean we gotta with each other like that. Because sometimes family would do you so damn bad. And you can't believe that they would do that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Sometimes family would do you way worse than anybody on the damn street. And that's just the truth here. Straight up. And then, I just don't, like, I really feel like Kiki and Tisha's issues are way deeper than Marceau fucking around on Tisha. Because why would that be the root of your problems? I also think that the issues between Kiki and Tisha ain't got Jack ain't is deeper than Tisha telling Mel and Martel about her drug problem. I think it's deeper than that too. This comes from childhood. This is where this come from. That's what I think. I think this started in childhood. I think they became really tight when they were like preteens or something like that. Grew up together around the same age. They were roommates and shit. Like there could have been. And then I think Miss Wanda and her and Kiki daddy really didn't with each other like that. So that could be another situation where the two siblings don't get along, and then the sisters and the brothers' kids don't get along either. You know what I mean? Because I've seen that happen too. Sometimes when your auntie and your uncle don't get along and y'all supposed to be first cousins and y'all tend not to get along either because I mean, when it come down to it, everybody love their mama and their daddy. Well, not everybody, but some of us love our mama and our daddy, right? So if my mama don't fuck with you, or you know what I'm saying, then I ain't probably not gonna fuck with you either. That's normally how people look at things sometimes. And that does create a great divide with these families and stuff like that. Cause like I said, that's how my mama family is. Like if they like if they don't fuck with the mama, then they ain't gonna fuck with you either. That's why I don't really deal with too many people on my mama's side like that. Cause my mama don't fuck with none of them like that. So it's kind of hard. And I believe that it's way deeper. So yeah, it's way deeper than this shit. Because I really wouldn't give two rights if Marcel was cheating on Tisha or not. Because like I said, at the end of it all, she not leaving. She not leaving. Period. So that's all that is. So don't nobody give a. Let's see. Then Letitia and Marcel, they start telling Kimmy their side of the story and how it's going right back to the makeup artist and the rumors and all that other stuff. And I just think this. I know some of y'all not gonna agree with this, and y'all are entitled not to agree with this at all. But I think that we need to bring Miss Wanda back on the show. And we need Kiki's father on the show. Because we need to get down to the root of these issues between Kiki and Tisha. We need to get down to the root of that. I know, y'all don't want Wanda on this show. I understand. But I feel like we need her on this show. Number one, I feel like we need her on the show. And we need Kiki's daddy on this show. We need to get to the root of the issue. We need to get to the root of the issue. In my opinion. So we can have a better understanding about why they hate each other so much. And why the family is so divided and so damn toxic. Here y'all go. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their damn opinion, but this ain't no different from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And we got to constantly sit up here and see Teresa and Melissa go back and forth about stuff, then I want to see this. We saw Stormy's family dynamic. I want to see Tisha and Kiki's real family dynamic. Y'all can disagree all you want to, but I want to see it because I want to know what happened. Period. It ain't got to be Eon to fix my life. It's my opinion. That's what I want to see. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but this is my opinion. I want to see it. You don't, and that's okay. We do because we need to fill in the holes of the story. One ain't got to film with nobody else. That is all I'm saying. Ain't nobody saying that Wanda needs to be in every damn scene like she was before. I could deal with her filming with just Tisha and Kiki, and we get down to the bottom of the situation, and that's it. I want to know, or better yet, give them a spinoff then. Cause listen, y'all don't want the Scotts on the show any damn way. So why not just get them a spinoff so we can explore their family issues and explore what's really going on? I like what's the girl name? The cousin Courtney. I like Courtney. I want to see more of her anyway. So why not have a show about their family? Get them a spinoff. Like I said, y'all don't want them on the show no damn way. Give them a spinoff. Let's talk about the family issues. Let's get to the root of all of that shit. Let's talk about it. Let's see about it. Let's show them going to family therapy. Let's just see it all. Let's just see it all. Give me a Keisha Cole the way it is type of spinoff. And I'd be happy. I'd watch it. I definitely watch it because I'm interested in knowing it. Let's see. Now, we go back and Mel checks on Letitia and Marceau. They seem to be okay. Oh, shit, it's 300 of y'all up in here. Shout out to y'all coming up in here and looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all coming up here looking at my review and stuff like that. Thank y'all for tuning in, honey. Thank y'all. Okay. Um, let's see. Where we at? Okay. She checked on them. They seem to be okay. Tiffany and the baby comes in. And then after that, Kimmy gets her Jeep. She was running around the house all happy and shit because she finally got the Jeep that she wanted or whatever. So then cousin Courtney comes in. Lord, she looked like Miss Wanda. Like I said, them damn Kiki, Tisha, and Courtney got some heavy, heavy jeans. Okay, got some heavy jeans, baby. Cause child, they look too much alike. But one thing, I like you, Courtney, but I don't like that wig. Did you borrow that from Miss Wanda before you came over there? I'm just saying. Um, where we at? Marcel called Kiki a junkie. I wish he would stop calling her that. Stormy and Marcel did discuss Stormy calling Marcel a bitch. Okay. Now, Marceau feels like whenever a woman calls a man a bitch, they're trying to get a rise out of them, right? That is true. That is true. And I feel like um when it comes down to it, as much as I didn't mind Stormy calling Marceau a bitch, because that's just what he is, a bitch. She was saying it to get a rise out of him. And it was disrespectful to call him a bitch. Although that's what he is. It was disrespectful to call him a bitch. Because if he turned around and called her a bitch back, then everybody'd be up in arms if he did. You know what I'm saying? Maurice Marceau here, they all the same, but I get you. But yeah, it definitely was disrespectful. Disrespectful as hell to sit up there and call him a bitch, even though he is one, you know. But like I said before, if he turned around and called her a bitch right back, then everybody be up in arms. Oh, he disrespecting a black woman, he calling her a bitch, you know, all that other stuff. So don't give that energy and you don't want it back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, if just like this comment said, let me go back to it. It said if that's normal for her, had Marcel called her a bitch back, Courtney would have been cool with it. I highly doubt. I highly doubt that he would be okay with that. I don't think any man would be okay with another man calling a woman a bitch. I don't think they would be okay with that at all. So that's why she don't need to say that to him because you're being disrespectful by calling him one. Then he called you one, then Courtney gonna want to fight you, even though your wife is the reason why we even here. So nah, we're not gonna do that. Oh, he called her sweetie, and they were in an uproar. Right, they was in the uproar when he called her sweetie. So I mean, if he imagine how it would be if she called him a bitch. I mean, she called him if he called her a bitch. Like, come on now. What's crazy is Tisha didn't speak against Storm. Exactly, but I mean, Marcel don't ever speak for her, nor does he ever have her back. So I guess she felt like this nigga don't ever have my back. So why am I having his? It's probably how she felt. I guess I don't know. Let me see. But yeah, Tisha looked weak for not saying that to her at that moment. She waited till they went and sat down and had lunch and said, "Can you please not call my husband a bitch?" No, don't please, don't beg her not to call your husband a bitch. Let her know, girl, don't call my husband no bitch. Because if you call him a bitch, you're gonna be a bitch too. That's what you should have said instead of being meek and mild about it. Because God, let me tell you, if Mel had called that man a bitch, he would have been somewhere ready to fight if Mel was the one that called him a bitch. Okay? If Mel called him a bitch, she would have been the first one to stand up and say something to her about it. So why you ain't saying nothing to Stormy? Keep the same energy, Tisha. Keep the same energy. If you go, because when Mel talked about your husband at that Galentine thing last year, you was up and out your damn seat, ready to bang. So why you didn't get that same energy to Stormy? That's all I'm saying. Now, since I said that, let me get off subject for like 1 minute, right? So since I've started back doing LAMH, I ain't really been going in on Melody mainly because she ain't really gave me no reason to at this point. So the people that don't like her, they coming in my comments talking about something. Oh, you trying to stop that blacklist list, child? What do you think I give a fuck about that? Like I make it clear that she's not my favorite person on the show, and even when I make that clear, people still get mad because I'm making it clear. Like Melody don't give a damn if you don't like her or not. I don't give a damn that you don't give a damn that I don't like her or not. I mean, I say that about anybody that I don't care for when I get ready to agree with them. So this is an unbiased what is it, an unbiased review. So it doesn't matter if I like you or not. If I got you, if I see you in that moment, if I see them in that moment, I see them. I ain't gotta like nobody to agree with them. So let's not do that every time I want to stay off a list. I don't give not one fuck about none of these people that watch this show that got an issue with me reviewing this show. I don't give a damn. Y'all know I don't. I don't. We've been having fun with these reviews since I started back doing them, and we're gonna keep it that way, honey. It's not dark. I'm having a good time. My chat is lit. My chat is on point. Ain't nobody up in here trying to go off on me. Well, somebody did last week, you know. So, you know, I cussed them out though. I had to. I was in a bad mood that day, so I cussed them out. But but yeah, I ain't nobody trying to stay off no list. Child. It's unbiased. We got enough people going up for her for everything she do anyway. So, it's just like let a nigga like me come through, give y'all an unbiased opinion and keep moving. I got something to say about everybody on this month. So y'all know that. However, let's see. Tisha is doing single black female to Storm, and she isn't going to go up. Of course not. She act like she's scared of her. I don't know why. But oh yeah, she's trying to do what she doing with that damn what is it? That hair care line she doing, I think it's a hair care line. Whatever she doing, it got something to do with her kids or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, they start talking about Mel and not Mel, Marcel with the drug comment, and Stormy was trying to defend Kiki, and she was like, she is clean, she's going through her thing or whatnot. And so, Stormy was defending Kiki because of the fact that she had a friend that was doing drugs and stuff like that, and she used to live with her. And Marcel was like, "Well, why don't she stay with you?" And so, that's when Stormy got up and started crying. Marcel was just so unaware, and I'm gonna need him to get aware with his bald mouth ass. I'm gonna need that bitch to get. See, I just sat up here and said something about Stormy calling this man a bitch. And here I am doing the same thing. I just called him a bitch after I just got through giving Stormy the benefit for doing it. What? I guess that means I should get a drink thrown in my face then since I called him a bitch. I probably would deserve it. But, you throw a drink at me, I'm going to throw a plate of pasta salad at you. So, but Marceau is unaware. But at the same time, Marceau just don't give a, he just a jerk by nature anyway. Yep, there you go. Ebony, there you go. He, because that's how he do. The way he talked to the women on this show is the same way he talked to Tisha. So, I mean, if his wife not putting him in check for the way that he be talking to her, then what make you think that he's not gonna feel like he can say whatever he want to say to every other woman that's around him? So that's how I feel about the whole thing. Let's see. Tisha says that her and Kiki are done. They have nothing else to discuss and nothing else to talk about. And to be honest, it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Sometimes you got to put people where you got to leave people where they at. Like I said, my cousin, she's transitioning, and I remember at the top of her transition, we got into it real bad, like real bad, and she was in a wheelchair because her boyfriend had did some foul shit to her, and I went over to visit her, and she said some bullshit to me, and I, she tried to cuss me, and I cussed her ass back out. And I'm telling y'all could tell I've grown, baby. Because listen, I want to knock that bitch out that wheelchair right then and there. I want to take my fist and walk up to that bitch and knock her ass out that wheelchair and leave her right there upside down. That's exactly how I felt in that moment. I'm like, you little motherfucking, you, what? I'm like, what? I was like, I'll leave your ass upside down in front of your own house. You better shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, that's how I felt at that moment. And I feel so bad now. But I told her ass, I'll leave your ass upside down in your own damn driveway. Ooh, every time I think about it, I get mad. Let me shut up. That was 3 years ago. I need to let it go. I want to knock that motherfucker out that wheelchair so bad. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta let people be where they at, whether they family or not. Sometimes you just gotta let them go and let them be, child. If I only got to see you at a damn funeral, then that's just it. Um, Courtney Fletcher and Martel, they working out. I know I said this before, but Chris Fletcher is a nice looking older man. He really is nice looking. They talk about the drink throw and how Tisha got drenched and stuff. And then, Courtney speaks on his dislike for Marceau. He feels like Marceau be disrespectful, and all he want to do is argue with women, and he don't give that same energy to men. I would have to agree with that. He doesn't give that same energy to men. He's a bitch, just like Stormy said. He's a bitch. So what do bitches do? Okay. Period. What do bitches do? So then, Martel thinks that Courtney should check Stormy about the bitch word. I kind of think that he should, in a sense, because not too many people, not too many men are gonna let you call them a bitch to their face. Not too many men gonna let you do that, because you can't walk around thinking you can call every man in a daddy a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think that there are some men out there that will call you a bitch right back. And then when you call them a bitch right back, they don't give a damn if you got a man, if you got a husband, if you got a brother, they're gonna be ready for them too. So you can't just run around and keep on calling other men bitches. Like, you just can't do that. Like, it's just a way you go about it. Like, even when I'm arguing with a female, I don't call them no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, it has come out when they went too far with me. Now, when you go and call me a faggot and all that stuff, oh, you a bitch. You a bitch. Okay. If I'm gonna be the F word, then you a bitch. Okay. Since I know that gets your go, you a bitch. So yeah, I don't really go there. So it's just like, Nah. Mm-mm. You don't need to do that. Like, because if you don't want to get called nothing, then don't get that same energy to nobody else. Don't do shit to people that you don't want nobody to do to you. That's why I try not to call people out their names when we're having a disagreement. Like, period. So yeah. Let's see. Fletcher was like, do you want to have a conversation with Marcel? And so he's like, he could have a conversation with Marcel. He just ain't got time for the bullshit. But like I said though, Courtney, Stormy do be disrespecting Marcel. Even though Marcel kind of be disrespecting her, but he don't call her out her name. See, Stormy be disrespecting him by calling him sassy and you a bitch and all this other stuff. Like, don't do that. Cause I don't even like for nobody to be calling me sassy. And I'm gay as hell. And I don't like that sassy shit. I don't like nobody to call me girl. Like, Jamar do it all the time, and I just let him make it with that. That's just how they talk. Like the girls, like Tremel and Carl and Jamar, they all call me girl. They call each other girl. At first, I ain't like that girl shit, but then it'd be like, yeah, it's them. But like, and then some females have called me girl, and I'd be like, girl, I understand you ain't trying to call me no girl, but I could tell when they trying to do that and trying to be derogatory. Like, don't play with me. So don't sit up there and call him sassy and then say you a bad bitch, and then if he turn around and give you the same shit, then you want to act like you don't understand why. Nah, let's not do that. We don't need to do that. But Marceau was disrespectful too. Let's see. Martel still got to get out the house, which he don't want to do. And then it's a possibility that Courtney and Chris Fletcher might be cousins. I could see that. So Kiki and Amin, they trying to move and they all at the storage place and stuff. And then Mel comes by to check in and they discuss the situation. Amin states that Tisha really don't like her. She was being fake at that moment at that table. Like she don't really care for him like that. She only spoke to him just to you know, get at Kiki. Um, Kiki said that she's done with Tisha at this point. Tisha need to be done with you. She said that she has remorse for her actions, but she doesn't have remorse for where their relationship is at this point. I'm sure you don't. You ain't had no remorse for that at all anyway. So I don't even understand. I don't get it, but okay, girl. The allegations, they talk about that again. I'm so tired of hearing about that shit. I swear to God, I'm so tired of hearing about it. And then, here go Mel. Now, Mel needed to stay out of this, but she said, I just feel like we need to let them know. Like, let them know you not on drugs. I got a drug test right here. So, I got a drug test right here. So let's take it and let's prove them wrong. Just stay out of this, Mel. Just stay out of this. Just stop. Just stay out of it. Like you ain't had to bring no drug test. You ain't gotta tell her to prove nothing. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Stay out of it. Just stay out of it. Cause then you gonna get roped up into the shit. People gonna feel like you trying to be messy when they see it back. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like this whole situation is crazy to me. And I just think that this is a situation that everybody need to stay out of and everybody need to stop planting seeds in. Because I think that is one thing that Kiki and Tisha are beefing and then Marceau adds fuel to the fire. I'm starting to believe that the husbands both put fuel to the fire, if you ask me. I know that Marceau do, but Amin probably does too. That tends to happen a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Like when people be going through shit, like with family members and stuff, they the husbands, they find a reason to get involved too and all that other stuff. So that's what I believe. I feel like they both play a part in it. I can only imagine what type of beef they done had over some shit that somebody said. Like that's just how I feel. Let's see. Mel pulled a Mona Scotty with the pregnancy test. Remember she did that? She definitely did. She did. Yes, I don't get if they don't like each other. Why y'all speaking and coming around? Mel been wrong. Kiki grown, but Mel slick put batteries in her back. Why even sit and listen to the drama about Tisha? I be thinking that too. You know what I mean? Like I be thinking that too. But when I say that, people get mad and they want to go on this damn bullshit about people hating the girl. So I just try not to even go there. But I believe that I be feeling that way too. I think that she put batteries in her back when she even give her commentary on it sometimes. I just think there's some things that you just don't need to get no commentary on. Ambush that girl with a drug test in the middle of a moving camera. Trigger much? Well, hey Sabrina. The same reason Tisha discusses Mel with others. Cause Mel don't like Tisha. Mel put the battery in Kiki back and now she sits back and laughs. Mm. But it's different in this situation because this is involving family. So I could really care less if Mel was discussing Tisha with somebody like if she was cool with them, like a Tiffany or a Stormy or something like that. But you're discussing it with her cousin. So that's the only thing that I don't like about it is that that's you talking about it with because I can't get with that. Like if I'm cool with one cousin, I don't need to be around the other cousin talking about the other cousin to me. Like, because that's the easiest way to get soaked into some bullshit. That's where I'm coming from with it. So, but I guess people don't understand. It's a TV show. Y'all watch for the drama, but when the drama happens, it's too much. Ain't nobody saying it's too much. We're just talking about what's on the show. Come on now. Mel knew exactly what time Kiki was on at that cookout. I think they all knew, child. Kiki and Tisha been beefing for decades. This is what Kiki and Tisha do. Mm. We all listen to drama, even if it has nothing to do with us. This is not exclusive to Mel, but Mel is on the show, so that's why I'm talking about it. Okay. Let's see. I agree with you, Scotty, but I think this is job related. I could see that. That's why when somebody said that she was playing producer, then I understood that. I understand what they mean. I don't understand blaming grown people for what other grown people do. Let me see. Don't get involved in family drama. That's the worst drama to get involved in. Is family drama. That's the worst thing. Like I can't. That's one thing I can't do is get involved with family stuff. She definitely is. I don't think nobody's negating that. Why people mad about the Scots telling the Holtz about Kiki issues when she literally stole pills from Tisha? They'd be bad friends if they didn't give a heads up. But Kiki is her cousin though. So I mean, it's blurred lines with that. That's her cousin. So it's kind of like, do I do that or not? Like, that's what I'm saying. Let me see. Oh my God, family drama is the worst. Then when they make up, you're on the outs. Right. That's what I'm saying. How could she not? There's only one other family on the show. I mean, I get what y'all saying, but I still stand firm on what I said, though. Let me see. Friend Trump's producer. If you all claim that Tisha and Marcel should be more sensitive to Kiki, you can't choose family but friends. I'm more interested in the court cases than the Scots and hosts have going on than Marcel Cheek. That's what I thought we would be seeing on this show, but they're not gonna bring up no legal stuff on this show. They purposely brought Kiki on the show for drama. Yep. Because they're not, because I feel like Kiki has a real story to tell. And I feel like they're only using her to constantly kick up the shit between Tisha and Marceau, when I think that Kiki has a different story that she could be telling on her own, in my opinion. Like, I was more so interested because when I interviewed her last year, I was very intrigued by her, and I loved her conversation because she is open about her life. And I just feel like at the end of it all, she should be on there talking about her own life instead of looking like she's desperate for a storyline. You know what I mean? So I hated how Mel weaponized that against the Scots. Anyone would have done that, cousin or not. They don't bring out none of their personal business. Let's see. If you're a close friend, I'm gonna let you know what's going on. Definitely job related. Mel don't care about them folks. It's like Kiki too took Miss Wanda place to hate. Yep. Yes, it is a reality show, and because it is a reality show, it just seems that reality is broad enough. It's a broad enough spectrum to have some variety to show us the viewers. Yep. Since last year, do you think Kiki has changed? Nope, because she's still mad. Obviously, I mean, she's still upset about people telling her personal business. In my opinion, that's what I think. So it's to me, I feel like she never got over that, and she probably never will get over that. In my opinion, that's what I think. So yeah. I'm sick of everyone trying to blame Mel. We forget that Tisha is the one discussing Mel. Kiki was dead wrong, and I would have ignored Tisha. I don't know if you're responding. I don't know if you're talking about me or the people in the chat, but I'm not necessarily blaming Mel because Mel ain't got nothing to do with what Kiki did. Do people feel like Mel be putting batteries in her back sometimes? Absolutely. Do we think that Mel should not be even giving commentary on a situation with two family members? Absolutely not. And she shouldn't. And I'll be the one to tell you I still stand on that. But I don't blame her for the situation because everybody grown. What's more important, family or fame? The same way people responded to Kimmy and got breast exams, the same thing might have happened with Kiki. Whatever in the water investment, let it stay there because I'm not talking about my family to nobody. That's all I be saying. But people, they don't like a person, and then that's all they see. I have an honest question. When is the last time Tisha talked about Mel since season one? Hmm. Kiki can't be mad because she came on trying to argue with Kimmy over Tisha. This is just a fake beef to get on the show. How you still mad? And thank you for the $5 super chat. But everyone is giving commentary though. Uh, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Mel does not like Tisha. Kiki and Tisha are cousins. It just don't look right having a conversation with the other cousin about the cousin that you don't like. And it don't look right for Kiki to be having a conversation with Melody, someone that her cousin don't feel like that. It's wrong. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, but I don't. Just like I don't think that Tiffany should be saying anything about it. I don't think Marcel should be saying, like, this should only be about Kiki and damn Tisha. The only person that need to be talking about this Kiki and Tisha shit is Miss Wanda and fucking Courtney. Them the only two need to be talking about that. Don't nobody else need to be saying nothing about this. And I stand on that. Oh Lord, don't compare me to her child. But y'all, I think we made it to the end of the road. And wait a minute, girl. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, you guys. We had over 400 people up in here. So I thank ya. And I love ya. And I appreciate ya. All right. So hopefully you guys tune in to the Basketball Wives panel later on. It's gonna be at like 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central Time. You know what I'm saying? So I really hold on, wait a minute. I did. Anyway, so what I finna say? What was I finna say? Oh yeah. So make sure you guys tune into that. As soon as this live is over with, the link should be shared to the community wall for the Basketball Wives panel with me, Jamie, JoJo, and T. Make sure you guys tune into that. And one more again, we had over 400 people in the chat. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Y'all really been tuning in to my LAMH reviews. This is, and I ain't even want to review this damn show no more, but I appreciate you guys tuning in to this show, to my reviews on this. I really do. There's other LAMH creators that I do enjoy that review this show. And not necessarily the ones in my sector. I'm talking about the ones in the LAMH sector. I like when Tay talks. I like her. I think she's absolutely hilarious. I like Dyana Rozay. I like Chit Chat with QT. And I like Queen Sheba. And I like Rell. I absolutely love them. Those are the ones that I love. So I want y'all to tune in to them. I just might leave their links down below. Once I get done with this, I think I'm gonna leave their links below so y'all can tune in to them and check them out because I like them. So give them some love. And I'm done, y'all. Till the next one. I'll talk to y'all later. And I will see you guys for the Basketball Wives panel at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central on Josiah's World TV's page. I'll talk to you guys then. Bye, y'all.